Flight attendants, prepare your doors for departure, please. Cross-check and all call. Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on board your Delta flight. So in just a moment, we'll be showing you a brief presentation on the safety features of this aircraft. We kindly ask that you please direct your attention to the video monitors and flight attendants in the aisle, even if you are a frequent flyer. Thank you so much.
Welcome aboard, and thank you for choosing Delta. The health and safety of our customers and crew is our #1 priority and a shared responsibility of everyone on board. So before we depart, please pay attention to this important message. Stow all carry-on items in an overhead bin and place smaller items completely under the seat in front of you. Larger electronic devices must be placed in a bag. Handheld portable electronic devices, including mobile phones, should also be secured. Keep the aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas clear.
If you lose an electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for help. As we leave the gate, fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and adjusting the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release, lift the top of the buckle. If your seat has a shoulder harness, attach the metal tip to the fitting on the belt. To release, push the metal tip down.
Stay seated with your seatbelt fastened when the seatbelt sign is on, and keep it fastened whenever you're seated in case of sudden rough air. In the event of rough air, the crew might also need to buckle up for safety. We appreciate your understanding if our service is interrupted.
Federal regulations require all passengers to comply with all crew members' instructions, along with the posted placards and lighted information signs throughout the cabin.
Smoking, vaping, the use of e-cigarettes or any smokeless product, including chewing tobacco, is not allowed on any Delta flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying restroom smoke detectors. There are 8 exits on this plane, 8 doors, 4 on each side. Each door has a detachable slide that can be used as a raft. In the event of an evacuation, leave all bags behind. Carrying baggage will slow the evacuation. All exits are clearly marked with a green exit symbol. Locate the nearest exits and remember, they might be behind you. If we lose power, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, oxygen masks will drop from panels above your seat and inside the laboratories.
Charts.
Reach up and pull the mask or streamer down to start the flow of oxygen. Remove any face covering and place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic strap over your head and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing. So don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
As needed.
A water evacuation is also unlikely. But just in case, life vests are in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Slip the vest over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust securely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to each vest. For children under 35 pounds, place the vest around their waist and secure the strap between the legs. See your safety card for more information. Additional life vests for in-lap children are in marked compartments at the front and rear of the plane. We'll distribute these vests if necessary.
Before takeoff, bring your seat to its upright position and stow your tray table and footrest. Be sure you fasten your seatbelt low and tight across your lap. Carry-on items are secured and armrests are at the resting position. If you have a suite door, ensure it's open. See placard instructions inside the suite door for opening instructions in case of emergency. Finally, take a moment to review the safety information card in your seat pocket.
As we finish our safety check,
Fuel
please
flow.
let us know if you have any questions.
As we get ready for takeoff, please settle in. And from all of our crew, thank you for flying with Delta.
Set. Initial comm frequencies, according charts. Tuned. NAV frequencies, active and passive, raw data. Tuned. ADF frequencies, active and passive, raw data.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
As needed. Initial transponder code, 2000. Set.
It's not supposed to be 2000.
Mic selectors,
So.
1 VHF, capped, and 2 VHF, first off. Set. Flight deck door, closed. Checked. Departure, arrival, SID, route points, airways. Checked. Ground distance, correct, compare flight plan. Checked. Landing
Nose
fuel,
disconnected and bypass
enough,
bin has been
compare
removed.
flight
Hand
plan.
signal on the right. We'll see you next
Checked.
time and have a safe flight.
Route, executed. Checked. Clock, QNH, MFRA, flight directors, standby inster. Checked. Expected taxiing route to active runway. Checked. Runway,
Jared, get
departure,
taxi
climb
clearance.
alt, SID points check.
I'll get the taxi clearance.
We have 121 passengers. We're going to be flying 1,209 miles at 370, 37,000
Ground Delta
feet.
1958, ready to taxi. We have Gulf.
Checked.
Delta
Normal
1958,
checklist
taxi to
before start.
runway 8 right
Rebound.
via 1N Foxtrot Hotel.
Runway 8 right, 1 November, Foxtrot Hotel, Delta 1958.
Right, generator. Is off. Bleed is off.
Falcon 762, Foxtrot Romeo, cross runway 22, contact ground on 121.9.
762, Foxtrot Romeo, cross runway 22, contact ground on 121.9.
121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9. 121.9
crossing runway 22, contacting ground on 121.9 south 760 Foxtrot Romeo.
Southwest 2164, pushback and start approved, tail south.
Pushback and start approved. Tail south. Southwest 2164.
Rotate.
Delta 1958, contact departure on 124.6.
Switching to departure on 124.6, Delta 1958.
Flaps are up. VNAV, LNAV are active. Command A.
Atlanta departure, Delta 1958, afternoon. We're climbing past 2,000.
Delta 1958, Atlanta departure, radar contact, direct skinner, climb and maintain flight level 200.
Direct skinner, climb and maintain flight level 200, Delta 1958.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we climb to our cruising altitude, I'd like to extend a special thank you to each of you, and welcome back to our Grandma members and Million Milers. Your business and loyalty are greatly appreciated by the entire Delta family. For your safety, it's important to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air. We ask that you also please remember to use caution if opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during takeoff. We've now reached an altitude where it's safe to use approved electronic devices. And a listing of these devices can be found in Sky Magazine in the seat pocket in front of you.
Runs 1 minute, load less.
On today's flight in the economy cabin, it'll be our pleasure to offer you complimentary Coca-Cola products, Starbucks coffee, water juices, a variety of complimentary snacks,
0 fuel weight,
as well as a
adjusted
selection
ACC
of our
load
fresh
sheet,
eats items and all-day goodies.
modified, FMC gross weight, within flight plan range.
Beer, wine, and spirits are available complimentary for our first class and Delta Comfort Plus passengers, as well as available for purchase for the main cabin.
Checked.
A complete listing of available beverages,
page 1.
as well as of our fresh eats items can be found
Contact
in the menus in your
ATC,
seat pocket.
IFR/startup clearance.
Please be
Engine
reminded that Delta
generators
accepts
1
only
and 2.
major credit or debit cards for onboard purchases
Contact
of beverages and
ATC,
snacks.
request taxi clearance.
However, you can use your Delta
Contact
Skymiles American
ATC,
Express card
request takeoff clearance.
and earn double miles
Captain
on all
clock
Delta
timer,
purchases.
ET. Landing gear lever,
For your enjoyment,
up.
each seat is equipped with your own personal
Done.
entertainment system. On it, you can
Left and right
view a
wiper,
selection of
park
complimentary as
position,
well as on-demand
max
TV shows,
200
movies, and
KTS.
music.
Set.
You will find that this
Autopilot,
screen will work
engaged,
best with just a light
above
tap on your
1000
forehead.
ppg.
Feel free to use your own
Set.
headsets. Otherwise, if you
Airspeed
do need a
button,
headset,
flaps up
just
speed.
let a flight attendant know they are yours
Set.
complimentary for this and any future
Flaps,
Delta flights.
retract, above each previous flap bug. Done. Landing gear lever, off. Heading bug, adjust track.
Cleared for the ILS runway 31 approach. Delta 1828, contact Atlanta Center on 135.0.
135.0, Delta 1828, connect.
TBM 4 Lima Tango, contact Atlanta Center on 135.0. Delta 1958, climb and maintain flight level 300.
Climb and maintain flight level 300. Delta 1958.
Departure American 5778, 1900. Downwind, runway 11, Oscar Bravo.
Sky Magazine in the seat pocket in front of you. On today's flight in the economy cabin, it'll be our pleasure to offer you complimentary Coca-Cola products, Starbucks coffee, water juices, a variety of complimentary snacks, as well as a selection of our fresh eats items and all-day goodies. Beer, wine, and spirits are available complimentary for our first class and Delta Comfort Plus passengers, as well as available for purchase for the main cabin. A complete listing of available beverages, as well as our fresh eats items can be found in the menus in your seat pocket.
Flight level 250, Delta 419. Flight level 250, Delta 419.
Copar 332, contact Panama Center on 125.5.
All right, we're at
Final approach, runway 11, and Pond to Boom, Oscar Bravo Alpha. Cleared to land runway 11, and Pond to Boom, Oscar Bravo Alpha.
I did not have the altitude. I had it set on 12,500. I don't know why. I thought I had reset my altitude to 370. So we were parked at 12,500, probably in the midst of clouds.
1958, climb and maintain flight level 280.
I think we're in a good spot for me to go ahead and set up our approach reference information. 10890.
We have a situation in the cabin. Delta 419er 153, climb and maintain flight level 300. Shortly after we reach cruising altitude. She seems to be in distress, and we believe she may require medical evacuation.
738, contact Vienna info on 134.625.
Passengers for medical
Delta 5959, contact Atlanta Tower on 119.1.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Contact Atlanta Tower on 119.1, Delta 5959.
we kindly ask for your cooperation and understanding as we assist a passenger in need of medical attention. Please remain calm.
Heading bug, adjust track,
Thank you for your patience.
set.
Ming, there is a doctor in the business class. Have him attend to her, and there's also a nurse and coach.
Understood, Captain. I will ask the doctor and nurse in business class to assist the passenger immediately.
American 778.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a medical situation. We kindly ask for your cooperation as we attend to a passenger in need of assistance. Thank you for your understanding. Delta 1958, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climb and maintain flight level 360, Delta 1958.
Delta 419er 153, climb and maintain flight level 350.
We'll be in the clouds until we get to about, I don't know, St. Petersburg.
Delta 1958, contact Atlanta Center on 134.5.
Contacting Atlanta Center on 134.5, Delta 1958. Atlanta Center, Delta 1958, afternoon. Climbing through flight level 210 for flight level 360.
Delta 1958, Atlanta Center, good afternoon.
Barcelona control identified. Saludos.
I wonder if pilots ever really do feel this pressure. So the flight attendant's letting me know that there's a passenger in distress, needs medical attention. We're at about 12 or 13,000 feet. We've left Atlanta. We have 129 passengers on board, and we have a 1,300-mile flight. And I wonder if
Delta 1958, Atlanta Center, climb and maintain flight level 370.
the pilots
Climb
feel
and
that
maintain
pressure
flight
to
level
keep
370,
going.
Delta 1958.
In real life, I'd turn around and go back. If it were an actual flight with real people, well, these are real people, you know. But you know what I mean. I would have turned around.
Lufthansa 656, contact Copenhagen Control on 126.055.
While we're up here, a lot of the traffic you're hearing is canned. Not can. No, it's real people, but I can make changes to the chatter. So like I'm going to put some canned chatter in there. I'm taking off global.
Adjust track.
Proximity. I'm leaving proximity on. But I'm taking the global off.
Bird 4 Echo Heavy, clear to Heathrow via the Orca 5 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 5,000, expect flight level 330, 10 minutes after departure. American 350, traffic alert, climb immediately to flight level 340. Climbing immediately to flight level 340, American 350.
Set.
We're about 10,000 to cruise altitude. Let's look at our descent info. I'm really not ready to pull up our descent information, or pull down our descent winds or anything yet. A lot could change. Back to this. We have a localizer, but I don't this is not an ILS approach, just a localizer. Let's look at it.
Bank angle 10 degrees above flight level 300. Set.
So we have a localizer.
Southwest 653, descend and maintain flight level 280. Descending to flight level 280, Southwest 653.
We're getting us a mentor. Millie, let's talk about the difference. We're going to Santo Domingo, and they have a localizer, but they don't have ILS. What is the difference in approaches?
Great question. The main difference is that a localizer provides lateral guidance to the runway centerline, while ILS, Instrument Landing System, includes both lateral and vertical guidance, so with just a localizer, you'll need to manage your descent manually, whereas ILS helps you with both aspects. In Santo Domingo, you would rely on the localizer for lateral alignment and use your altimeter and visual cues for vertical guidance. Keep practicing those approaches.
And that is why I love the Mentor. She's awesome. And I don't just say that because she's pretty. She is intelligent. She's so smart. Knows what she's doing. I don't know. I think one of the harder parts isn't the descent onto the runway as much as it is the alignment.
Thousand to go.
Lufthansa 421, heavy climb and maintain flight level 370. Climbing to flight level 370, Lufthansa 421 heavy.
Cabin lighting, crews, passengers.
What is it?
Delta 1958, contact Jacksonville Center on 127.575. Switching to Jacksonville Center on 127.575, Delta 1958.
Set. Cabin lighting, white medium, entry. Set. PAX announcement, level off message.
Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt lights off. Just need to move about once you are seated, we recommend the seatbelt backwards. Thank you. Get up, keep it a little closer. Meanwhile, please sit back and relax. Enjoy the trip with us.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 1958. Good afternoon. Flight level 370. Delta 1958, Jacksonville Center. Good afternoon.
Throw it away.
Foxtrot Lima, remain at or below 5,000. Remaining at or below 5,000, Cessna 723 Foxtrot Lima.
TBM 681, Papa Delta Jacksonville Center cleared to the prior regional airport. Direct Vienna then as filed. Climb and maintain 16,000. Squawk 4150 and identity.
Cleared to the prior regional as filed. Climb and maintain flight level 16, squawk 4150, TBM 681 Papa Delta.
TBM 1, Papa Delta radar contact, 8 southeast of Heart of Georgia Regional Airport at 2,500 feet. Climb and maintain 16000. Fly heading 282 vectors to Vienna. Keep it at 210 knots until reaching 16000.
It was coming eventually. It was coming eventually.
United 487, turn right heading 270. Turning right to 270, United 487. United 510, descend and maintain flight level 140.
975, United 510.
November tree 21, Charlie Zulu, descend and maintain 9,000. Descending to 9,000, November tree 21, Charlie Zulu.
KATL center on 124.325 in route 86. Jacksonville Center, Scott 23788 at 8,600.
Climbing to flight level 320 Delta 246. Vision Jet 335 Mike Echo, Jacksonville Center. Good evening. Jacksonville Center, Vision Jet 335 Mike Echo. Like to request our nav runway 31 if possible. Our nav runway 31, Vision Jet 335 Mike Echo.
Heading bug, adjust track.
American 789, descend and maintain flight level 270. Descending to flight level 270, American 789.
Set. Bank angle, 25 degrees, below flight level 300. Set.
Cabo 2H.
Climb and maintain flight level 350. Climbing to flight level 350, American 225. Spirit Wings 100, Miami Center, good afternoon. Turn left, heading 080. Turning left to 080, United 346. UBS 328, Miami Center, good evening.
Miami Center, good afternoon. American 1136, flight level 2370.
American 1136, Miami Center, good afternoon.
I thought you left it out in the thaw or something. I saw it there. The what? Set a timer for 35 minutes.
Charlie Echo, say altitude. Currently at 7500 Piper, 623 Charlie Echo. Turn right heading 270. Turning right to 270, United 487.
Barometric ref. Selector, in, cap and first off. Set. Barometric value, local QNH. Set. Standby altimeter barometric selector, in. Set. Standby altimeter, local QNH. Set. Standby altimeter, approach mode, for ILS. Set. Yoke checklist, approach, red out, move knob. Compel. Left and right landing lights, on.
Thousand to go.
United 567, reduce speed to 230 knots for sequencing. Flowing to 230 knots, United 567.
Delta 1958, what runway are we expecting?
Delta 1958, expect runway 35 at Las Americas.
Runway 35, Delta 1958.
Delta 1958, contact Santo Domingo Center on 124.8. Spirit 891, descend and maintain flight level 200. Descend Descending to flight level 200, Spirit 891.
Contacting Santo Domingo Center on 124.8, Delta 1958. Santo Domingo Center, Delta 1958 afternoon, maintaining flight level 170.
Delta 1958, Santo Domingo Center identified. Good afternoon, Los Americas, QNH 1015.
Delta 1958, request descent to 10,000.
Delta 1958, descend altitude 10,000 feet.
Descending to 10,000 feet, Delta 1958.
FedEx 101, heavy reduced speed to 280 knots for sequencing.
Flowing to 280 knots, FedEx 101 heavy.
Clear to Miami, mile 2, Victor, departure, runway 29 and issue 4000, departure 119er, squawk 5554.
Set. Left and right runway turn off lights, on.
104 climb and maintain flight level 410.
Climbing to flight level 410, Hawaiian 104.
That would be a bad time to tell the passengers I'm not the best at RNAV landings. Y'all, hang on. Should be okay. Right, we have an RNAV approach on runway 35 at Las Americas International.
Yes, for the RNAV approach to runway 35 at Las Americas. Make sure your FMS is set up with the Gabo 2H star. Monitor the approach frequency of 119.3 for any updates and be prepared for lateral and vertical guidance from your RNAV system. You've got this.
Thanks for the confidence.
$1,000 to go.
Set. Logo light, on, in darkness. As needed. Fasten belts, on. Set. Contact ATC, report height, position, info.
Delta 1958, contact Las Americas approach on 119.3.
We're all good.
Contacting Las Americas approach on 119.3, Delta 1958. Las Americas approach, Delta 1958 afternoon, maintaining 10,000 feet.
Delta 1958, Las Americas approach identified. Good afternoon, Las Americas, QNH 1016. Expect the RNAV runway 35 approach into Las Americas.
Expecting the RNAV runway 35 approach, Delta 1958.
How smooth can you land it? We'll see. I think it was queso to Gerbach. CDO.
Delta 1958, contact Zibo approach on 119.0.
Zibo approach, Delta 1958, afternoon, maintaining 10,000 feet.
Delta 1958, Zibo approach identified. Good afternoon, Las Americas, QNH 1016. Lima, Quebec, climb to 4,000, contact approach on 135.6. Climbing to 4,000, switching to 135.646, Lima, Quebec. 3 Alpha Bravo, turn left, heading 265. Departure, this is Hugo, Papa India, Oscar, at 2,600 feet. Islander, Kilo Golf, Papa India, Oscar, Zibo approach. Not seeing you on radar. Double check 4545. Ident again.
Facing lights, off, low pressure lights, checked. Left and right landing lights, off. Set. Left and right runway turn off lights, off. Set. Taxi light, off. Set. APU, off. Checked. Logo light, off. Set. Wing light, off. Set. Cabin pressure differential.
Delta 1958, Zibo approach, contact Las Americas approach on 119.3.
Check.
Switching to Las Americas approach on 119.3, Delta 1958.
Check. APU bleed, on. Check. Engine bleed air 1 and 2, on. Check.
Las Americas approach, Delta
Left and
1958,
right air
afternoon,
conditioning
maintaining
pack,
10,000
auto.
feet.
Checked.
Delta 1958, Las
Isolation
Americas
valve,
approach identified.
auto.
Good afternoon, Las Americas, QNH
Checked.
1016.
Left and right duct pressure, working. Checked.
I forget why he's staying
Fasten
so
belts,
long. You checking
auto.
him off? Yeah, yeah.
Climbing to 7,500, switching to 121.945, Quebec, Romeo.
Maintain flight level 340, American 1154.
American 1154, contact Santo Domingo Center on 125.65.
Contact Santo Domingo Center on 135.65, American 1154.
Set. Recall, 6 back push, captain or first officer. Set. Recall, 6 back all off, captain and first officer. Checked. Heading bug, adjust track.
Diamond 786, Juliet Kilo, climb to 5,500, contact center on 124.7. 5,500, switching to 124.7, 786, Juliet Kilo.
Set. Altimeters, STD, captain and first officer.
JetBlue 183 traffic departing runway 27, climb and maintain 7,000, turn left, heading 210. Climbing to 7,000, left to 210, JetBlue 183.
American 2402, contact Las Americas Tower on 118.1.
Level 270, November 777 Oscar Zulu. November Oscar Zulu, correct readback.
I know, could you help mommy out? Like, I've got chicken. She's got chicken's coming out. Could you put it out for her? Pull it out of the oven.
Set. Standby altimeter, STD. Set.
Delta 1958, Las Americas approach, descend altitude 4,000. Turn right heading 185 vectors for the RNAV runway 35 approach. QNH 1015.
Descending to 4,000, right heading 185 for vectors RNAV runway 35 approach. QNH 1015, Delta 1958.
Kilo Lima, cleared RNAV tree 6 number 2, following a diamond. Cleared RNAV tree 6, following the diamond, 67 Kilo Lima.
Islander Kilo Golf Papa India Oscar Las Americas, approach radar contact. Islander Kilo Golf Papa India Oscar Las Americas, approach, altitudes at your discretion.
Roger, altitudes at my discretion. Kilo Golf Papa India Oscar.
Delta 1958, descend altitude 3,000.
Descending to altitude 3,000, Delta 1958.
British Airways 228, maintain 300 knots, climb and maintain flight level 380. 300 knots, climbing to flight level 380, British Airways 228.
November, tree 47 Oscar Zulu, 7 Oscar Zulu, radar contact, 2 south of Las Americas at flight level 2,000 feet. Santo Domingo, QNH 101 tree.
Las Americanas, departure, this is Kilo Golf 5, Papa India Oscar. We draw the seat. Destination Mike Delta Sierra Delta.
Islander Papa India Oscar, radar contact your MDSC.
Delta 1958, turn right heading 205.
Turning right heading 205, Delta 1958.
1,000 to go.
Delta 1958, turn left heading 175.
Joint Command G235, Charlie, Quebec, right to 070 vectors for the GPS.
Right to 070 vectors for the GPS.
Thank you.
235, Charlie, Quebec.
Turning left heading 175, Delta 1958.
Delta 1958, 7 miles from SD 160, turn right heading 265 until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 35 approach.
Turning right heading 265 until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 35 approach. Delta 1958.
Delta 1958, contact Las Americas Tower on 118.1.
Switching to Las Americas Tower on 118.1. Delta 1958. Good afternoon. We're established on the RNAV approach for runway 35.
Delta 1958, Las Americas Tower, wind 135 at 8, runway 35, clear to land.
Mooney 824 Foxtrot Delta, enter right base runway 22.
Right base runway 22 for Mooney 824 Foxtrot Delta.
2500.
Runway 35, cleared to land. Delta 1958.
Landing gear lever, up.
That it's safe for you to get up and move about the cabin. Please be reminded to use caution when opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during landing. You may now use your mobile phones and other handheld electronic devices while we taxi to the gate. However, your laptop computers and larger electronics must remain stowed. Leading this flight, we'll be more than happy to answer any questions you may have. On behalf of Delta Sky Team, our global partners, and flight crew, we'd like to thank you all for flying with us. We've enjoyed having you on board and look forward to the opportunity to serve you once again. Thank you so much and have a wonderful evening. Flight attendants, prepare doors for arrival, please. Cross-check and all call.
X-ray, Papa, follow the Embraer on taxiway Bravo, hold short of taxiway Delta. Following the Embraer, holding short of taxiway
Reverse
Delta,
levers, idle 60 knots.
Papa.
Islander Kilo Golf 5 Papa India, Oscar Los Americas. America's ground pass your message.
Request taxi to parking. Kilo Golf 5, Papa India Oscar.
Islander Papa India Oscar taxi to parking via Alpha. Have a good day.
Flight attendants, prepare doors for arrival, please. Car second all call.